Hello and what is up? It's me Senju here, and in this today's episode we are going to centralize our error handling methods. That means whatever we were doing before is like sending the response of the error messages like this, and now we are going to change all above that. So it's time to code our brain, and without any delay, let's get started. So first of all, we have to create a app.ero.js file in our utils.js, and inside here we create a class called app error, and that extends error. Yeah, that extends error, and inside that it can include a constructor that contains status code. Let's keep the default value to 500 and a message. Okay, sorry, message, and it says something like something went went oops sorry went wrong. Okay, wrong. Okay, and let me just open over here, and inside here we say a super, and we send that message in a super. Super means keyword in the OOP that send that functions the parent. What do we say, like actually can't say in the word, but you may understand in a way like this, that app error is a class, a child class that extend that inherit from the error that is already in the JavaScript. And the super message, this super keyword is used in order to access the function from this error parent, I mean to say the parent class. And here where we send the message we receive from the parameter of the constructor. And after that we say like this, and this dot status code equals to the status code. This dot status code mean a new variable is created, and this status code is uh, we get from the constructor parameter. And after that, this dot message equals to message. The same thing happening is over here, and this dot is operational. Operational mean that can be handled through somehow, and that is said to be true. And one more thing is error dot capture stack trace. Yeah, and this does what thing is constructor. Let me say complete. Okay, constructor. Yes, and this much is what, and we have to export this class. Sorry, module dot exports equals to app error. Yeah, that's it. So what this line does is it just take the screenshot or whatever, or just track the actual error where it came through, and it doesn't shows any whatever stuffs like that. It just do the things like that. You have to understand that much. And if you want to know more, you can even do the chat gpt. There is upon, you can do resource a lot over there. And after that we have to create a middleware. Yeah, we have to create a middleware, and inside that, okay, let me just start with creating a folder, I mean file. So let's give the file name be as the error handler dot js, and inside that we create a variable, I mean method that says error handler equals to, and it takes the parameters request response. Since it is error handler, it even takes the err value, and after that request response, and finally next. And after that, here inside we say const status code equals to err dot status code. Otherwise, if there is not, we say it's a 500 internal server error, and const message equals to error dot. We have to see if that is operational or not. If that is is operational, then uh, the value should be error dot message. Otherwise, the message should be internal server error. Yeah, that's what we need. And after that, we have to send a response dot status. The status should have the status code of status code. Sorry, I'm getting status code. Yeah, status code, and JSON be like this, and success be false, and error be displayed like this. uh, Message, sorry, message. Yeah, I have to just show the message like this. And yeah, that's it. The error handler work is as much. And we have to just export it. Module dot exports equals to error handler. You see, it's very easy. Just few lines of code and our middleware is ready to use. Okay, and after that, let me just remove some of these over here. It's making a mess. And after creating a util file, I mean a class in a util file, a method for error handler middleware, and we have to mount it at the end of the all routes. So we have to do like this: const, oh it's x happened, const error handler equals to require yeah, update error is equals to require dot slash, and here's our middleware slash error middleware, and we say app dot use v error handler, and that's it. We have to do is this much. And yeah, and after that we have to do some changes in our controller part. So let me just start from the auth controller. Let me see what I have done over here. Here we see cats restore status, and this like this, and let me just comment it out. And okay, let me just comment it out. Okay, sorry, I have to comment this all. Okay, and here let me say, let me do one thing. uh, for each function we have to take next also, and the next one, the thing is next app error. Oops, sorry, my bad. Next, and inside that we have to say new, and app error. Yeah, app error, and inside that app error value we see 500. And here is the what the message, error while registering the user. So let me just copy the message or we can even do like this, error dot message. Yeah, error is came from here, it gets the error and we can send that message, and that error dot message will be received from our constructor, and if there isn't the value for those, then it set the value default values to these, and after that, and all those flows work like this. That's all happened with the error handler, and the error handler just send the response in our endpoint if there is any error. Okay, maybe this is not understanding yet now. I will show you in while checking from it. So let me just do my work. Next, new app error, and inside the app error we say 500 and error dot message. Yeah, that's it. Let me work for the block controller also. It's the same thing. I have to comment this one, and after that we have to select this. Okay, here's missing the next, so let me just add the next, and here we say next new app error, and inside the app error we say status code be 500 and the another value be error dot message, and that's it. So let me just copy all this thing. I don't need to do the same stuff repeatedly again and again. So let me just paste all the thing, comment it, paste it, comment it, and again paste it. Okay, I added a one more slash over here. Let me just remove it, and again comment it and paste it. That's it. All our work is done. So this is done in order to centralize our error handling method, so that all the error handlings will be centralized into our error class, and that will be handled by our middleware, that is error handler middleware, and that is mounted at the end of our server. So that's why whenever we do the next from here, oh, okay, I'm receiving the next all over here. So whenever we do the next, and it gonna go through the error handler and create a new app error message, and just it's all the concept of OOP, and it works like that. Okay, and let me just add next, uh, uh, next, next, and one more over here is next. Okay, let me see if there is another some error like here. Okay, here's also the error. Okay, and one over here, one over here. Okay, and any other over there? Okay, here's also one more error. Okay, and here's also one more error. Okay, we have to do all this thing also over here. So instead of race status, whatever there was, race status no blocks available, we have to do like this. Next, new app, sorry, app error, and inside that we say 404 blogs not available. Okay, absolutely fine. And here also we do the same thing. Let me just paste this one, but I have to do some changes over here. Blog not, it's not the blogs, it should be blog, and blog not available. It's okay. And then and here's not like that. And so let me just copy this one. This is the same one. Copy and paste. Okay, and okay, here's the something new. Not the owner of the blog, and the status code is 403. So let me just remove it, and there was the changes over here 403, and okay, not the owner. of blog. Okay, and I think I have to do the same thing over the below. So let me just do copy and paste. Okay, that's it. Our coding part is done, and let me just check if that is working and not. So where's my okay console? I'm MongoD. I have to start my server. So let me just do pnpm start. Okay, let's wait for that. And here's what we created before. Okay, our database has been connected and our server is running on the port 3000. That means our server has been started successfully. And before we have do some authentication, we have already done. So let me just do some blog port and let me just do some creating. Okay, let me do some changes. Pets and send the error. Blog updated successfully. Oh, this is a recheck. It's working absolutely fine. Since I don't know why it is working since that was deleted. Okay, we haven't implemented some logic over there. We will be surely doing some changes. Here's we found one more issue that the blog deleted is actually being updated also. You can see over here it's deleted is true and still we can do update over here. That should not be allowed to do. So we have to recheck and implement a logic in our block controller. That will be done later. So this part is all about error handling. So let me just see if our error handling is working well. uh Let me do some post type. Let me create to remove the blog one. I don't know why it's not working. And let me not send this part. So if I send like this, yeah, it's getting the error and it's in the same pattern we have set in our error handler. If you see, it sent the message like error dot I mean restore status code success error fall success false error and the message. So here you can see in the response success false error like this and internal server error. Block validation failed, content part is required. Okay, if you see that, so it's working absolutely fine. And let me go with get one. And if I have not the authentication, then I should what? Why I'm receiving that I haven't the authentication code. Oh, okay. We do not need any code for getting that blocks, so that's why it's getting error. And let me just send with post type. Then no header found. Okay. Okay. That should be in our authentication middleware. Yeah. We have to do some changes over here also. So it's status 401 error. And let me just do change next. New app error. And status code is 401. And here we say message is no header found. Okay, it's like this. And if I again do the testing, then it's gonna show the response in the same way. Based on my thinking, it should work. um no header find. Yeah, I think we have to do also in the error one. Yeah, here also we have to do the same thing. Next, new app error, and you say 403 not authorized. Yeah. Where's my log app? Connection failed. Tools by okay. Let me send a request again. It's taking a lot of time. Let me do the get one. Get one is absolutely working fine. Let me do the post one. Post one is taking a bit time. Let me just cancel it again. I don't know why it's taking a lot of time. Error. Okay, here it's a return, so why it's not working. Okay, return. Okay, okay. Let me do delete. Okay, now it should work. Let me see if that is working absolutely fine. Yeah, success false error no message found, and that is in the pattern we have set in our error handler. So whenever you receive an error, all the error messages will be received in the same pattern, and that will be handled by a central error handler. That is our error handler middleware, and that's what we were about to do. And that's it for our today's video. And I hope you are doing well with your code. So remember, code your brain, and thanks for watching. Peace out.